Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Dom and we are checking out the Samsung Gear 2 and Gear 2 Neo. Now you notice how I didn't say Galaxy Gear 2? Well, that is because Samsung has removed the Galaxy naming convention from the smartwatch line, and the only reason for that is because the Gear 2 and Gear 2 Neo actually don't run Android, and Samsung kind of wants to draw the line between their devices that run Android and the devices like the Samsung Gear 2 and Gear 2 Neo that run Tizen, its own operating system. So you're probably wondering what the difference is between the Gear 2 and the Gear 2 Neo. Well, the Gear 2 Neo does not have a camera, which Samsung actually relocated the camera on the Gear 2 to the top of the watch face, as you can see right there. Other than that, the difference is the build quality as well, which the Gear 2 Neo features a plastic watch face, whereas on the Gear 2 it has kind of that metal framing on the outside and plastic on the bottom. Along with that, we do have a heart rate sensor here located underneath both watches, which will make contact with your skin directly and read your heart rate, and they both feature a home button along with a 1 gigahertz processor and 512 megabytes RAM along with 4 gigabytes of internal storage. Now, in comparison to the first generation Gear smartwatch, Samsung has slimmed down the second version and the Neo version as well. They're both pretty slim and don't take up a lot of space on your wrist. Along with that, there is no speakerphone located on the bottom clasp anymore, and since Samsung has moved the camera, you can actually replace the watch straps now, which is extremely convenient, so you're not stuck with the same watch strap for the life of the device. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the specs involved. Now, the camera on the Gear 2 is a 2 megapixel autofocus camera capable of 720p video recording at 30 frames per second, which is an upgrade over the previous version that was only a 1.9 megapixel camera. Now, the Gear 2 and Gear 2 Neo feature a 1.63 inch Super AMOLED display that has a resolution of 320 by 320, giving it 278 pixels per inch. As I mentioned, both devices have a 1 gigahertz processor with 512 megabytes of RAM and 4 gigabytes of internal storage, and along with that, they also do have fitness tracking capabilities that include a heart rate sensor, like I mentioned, that is in direct contact with your skin, being on the bottom side of the watch, and they also feature a music player, so you can actually play music right from the Galaxy Gear via a Bluetooth headset or the built-in speaker instead of having to play it from your device. So that is definitely a nice addition. Along with that, both the Gear 2 and Gear 2 Neo feature an infrared blaster, which you can see up here at the top on the Neo that I'm holding, and that means that you can control your TV and other compatible devices straight from your smartwatch, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, it's kind of a novelty as well. So what's powering these new Gear devices? Well, there's a 315 milliamp hour battery inside of both of them, and they have a claimed standby time of up to 150 hours and an average usage time of up to 25 hours. Now, the Gear 2 and Gear 2 Neo are claimed to have an average usage of 2 to 3 days, and that is, using it casually as you would a smartwatch if there is a casual way to use one yet, or a low usage time of up to 6 days, but that really is going to vary between users depending on how much you use it, how many push notifications you have going on, how much you're using the camera on the Gear 2, things like that. So it's really going to vary between users, but that is what Samsung says at this moment. So I hope you enjoyed this quick hands-on and overview of the Gear 2 and Gear 2 Neo, and if you did, please leave this video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe for more content like this in the future. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. This is Dom, and have a great day.